Olga, can you tell us what's happening in parts of, of Lviv? There were some reports that came in yesterday of air sirens also going off there. We understand that a lot of people are moving to Lviv because it's considered to be safer than other parts of Ukraine.
Yes, it's considered, and for the time being, it is safer because, thanks God, we don't have here so difficult fights as in Kyiv or in the other cities in Ukraine, in the eastern and southern Ukraine. So yes, partly it is kind of a safe haven, and people are coming here, and there are lots of people on the railway station who are coming here. There are also foreigners who are coming through Lviv and then going to the Polish border because it's just 80 kilometers from the Polish border. But at the same time, yesterday in Lviv we had air alarm. Also, just today, so this night, we did not spend in Lviv, but I hear from the locals that there were air alarm in the towns near Lviv. So the small town of Chervonograd had air alarm. So we are also we also expect that something may happen here, but we are defending and staying strong.
Olga, in terms of the scale of the invasion on day 3, we've seen very damaging, visuals coming out from Kyiv right now. What are you hearing on your network? Have things become significantly bigger in terms of the military operations on day 3 of the invasion?
There are, as I see, yes, there are severe fights, and there are fights inside of Kyiv. If yesterday, well, we had like missile launches onto the Kyiv, so yes, missiles were trying to hit Kyiv, but
okay, that signal has broken, unfortunately, with Olga, because obviously it's not difficult to get a decent connection with our friends there in Ukraine. There are a lot of military operations. There are scramblers and jammers that are also active. Olga, we lost you for a moment. Go ahead. We can hear you now.
Okay, if you have me now. There are fights in Kyiv at the moment, and yesterday they started during the day. So on the first day we did not have them. We had only like launches by rockets or air trying to hit Kyiv from air. But yesterday and during the evening there were fights in different districts of Kyiv, as I see. So of course there are more fights on ground since yesterday in different towns, in different cities in Ukraine, in Kyiv, also in eastern Ukraine, Kharkiv, Kherson. So Ukraine defends itself.
Olga, can you tell us overall in western Ukraine, what is the situation? You're telling us about how there is a lot of fighting that's being reported in parts like Kyiv. What about western Ukraine? Has Russia managed to really enter or breach any parts of west?
No, well, it's geographically much difficult, but of course we have territorial defense units and they are ready, and also regular army, but of course like parts of Ukrainians from Lviv are now thinking that those who are the members of the military, that they are going to also to eastern and to Kyiv to defend Ukraine from there where we have severe fights. But at the moment here, yes, it is a safe haven, so we don't have any fights in western Ukraine. But I heard just because it's early in the morning, I read the news that there were some dangerous situations in Rivne region, so it's getting closer to the western Ukraine as well.
What's next for you, Olga? What's your plan of action right now? Where is your family? Are you planning to stay where you are right now? What is your next plan of action?
Our family stays in Ukraine, and we will stay here. So we don't have any plans to go abroad and so on. So we see that we may defend, that our army will defend Ukraine, and we hope for better and just follow the situation, but we are staying in Ukraine.
Okay, finally, Olga, one last question to you. You know, you've been telling us about how many Ukrainians, many foreigners, all of them are now rushing to parts of Lviv. We've been hearing many stories of Ukrainians now stepping up, trying to help in any way they can. People of Lviv, how are they also trying to, you know, help all the others, particularly Ukrainians who are coming in from badly affected parts like Kyiv and eastern Ukraine?
Lviv, citizens of Lviv, they organized themselves to meet those women and children who are coming to Lviv, to our regions, and those from eastern and from eastern and southern Ukraine who are coming here. So, for example, my family hosts our friend, and we will get today more people who are coming to us to have some shelter and to stay for a while. And this is the same for other citizens of Lviv. Also, the blood donation, so people go to donate blood for the Ukrainian army to help them somehow. We are also donating money. Ukraine has a special account where people all over the world can donate money to help Ukrainian army defend our country and to repel this Russian invasion. And also, of course, the men are united in the territorial defense units, and also are joining those military units who are already defending Kyiv and other parts of Ukraine.